This week, Search for Common Ground celebrates 35 years of working with local communities and leaders to end violent conflict and build healthier, more peaceful, and more just communities worldwide. In the decades since our founder John Marks had the vision to create an organization dedicated to peace, our staff and partners have confronted the world's most destructive and dangerous conflicts, preventing atrocities in the Central African Republic, reducing violence and laying the seeds for reconciliation in Yemen, and rebuilding trust in the Great Lakes region of Africa after the Rwandan genocide. In fact, many of the conflicts that you see in the news every day, we see in person, because our teams and our partners are there. For 35 years, we have supported local efforts to bring people together, spark dialogue, and find solutions for long-standing problems. And in the end, our collective efforts have made life better for millions of people. We believe that there's always common ground, a place where people can acknowledge their differences, discover their shared humanity, and advance common goals together. And over the years, we've had this belief validated again and again. We have used wrestling matches to bridge US-Iran relations, sing-offs between Nepali police and youth to spark discussion and build more respectful relationships, and mobile cinema screenings in remote villages in the Democratic Republic of Congo to open discussions and spark action that reduces abuse and sexual violence. Whether we are working with police, journalists, or community leaders, time and again we have seen people come together, not just to find common ground, but to create and expand it, the ground upon which they then stand together to tackle their shared challenges. When we were established in 1982, peacebuilding was the domain of governments working through diplomats or once-in-a-lifetime heroic leaders moving masses like Martin Luther King Jr. or Nelson Mandela or Mahatma Gandhi. In part because of Search and the institutions and people who have supported our work over these years, this is no longer the case. Peacebuilding has emerged as a field with best practices, lessons learned, and concrete achievements, a track record built by Search and our peer organizations in this field that points a very clear path to a more stable, healthy, and just future for us all. As a global community, we're at a critical juncture in our history. Investments made after World War II to create institutions and norms that would prevent war and help to consolidate peace have proven exceptionally effective, as rates of violence have plummeted over the past 70 years to some of the lowest levels in human history. But the conflicts of today confront us with a whole new array of challenges. Challenges that those institutions, the UN, the European Union, the African Union, as well as the state governments that make up their membership base, simply cannot manage themselves. In an era of increasing interstate conflict and rising tribalism, citizen-led peacebuilding is not a luxury but a necessity. We must decide now whether we will perpetuate the isolation and marginalization and ostracism of our neighbors, or take the uncommon path that we call the common ground approach. That approach enables communities to rise above polarization and violence, to appreciate what makes us different, and to work together across those differences to build healthier, safer, more just communities for us all. Our ultimate goal over these next 35 years is to make the common ground approach the norm, and to make polarization, dehumanization, and the violence that they produce the truly uncommon approach. I would like to thank our staff, all searchers, for your courage and commitment to this work, and a special thank you to our supporters, stakeholders, and partners around the world. Without you, our success would not have been possible. And finally, to those of you who are just getting to know us, there is no better time than right now to join. We built a foundation over these last 35 years that positions us well for even greater impact in the next 35. We welcome you coming on board to help us make it happen. Thank you.